What's going on, Aries? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct. This is going to be your general reading for the mid-month check-in on April. This is a little bit delayed, but it's usually like that, Aries. So thank you for your patience. We're going to be hopping into your cards, seeing what messages we can pull out for you, what clarity we can bring in for you guys. It's general and it may not resonate with everyone that watches, but if it does resonate with you, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. If it doesn't, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Aries. Happy birthday to all the Aries out there who are having them for the mid-month check-in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your birthday even though you had to be home. But hopefully you guys are definitely staying safe, all right? Let me show you your cards. This right here will be your present energy that we're checking out first, your main storyline here. After that, we will move over to your futuristic energy on the left side, and this will also be your supporting details. And then we're wrapping it up in the end with the fairy card. You guys have the High Priestess, all right? If you're brand new to the channel and you don't follow me on IG, you should follow me at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. And if you're looking for a personal reading with me, you can book that in the description of the video. Let's see what's going on, Aries. So, crowning your reading, we do have the Queen of Wands with the Temperance card and the Judgment card. So, Queen of Wands energy, I'm feeling that in the second half of April, a lot of Aries could be very strategic when it comes down to their goals, their passions, what they want to accomplish this year, how they're looking forward to their future, because both Queen and King of Wands are visionaries. They just kind of go about it a little bit differently when it comes down to accomplishing the goal. The Queen of Wands, I would say, is a little bit more strategic. She's a collaborator, right? And she kind of like knows where to go, what resources to pull on, the people to connect with in order to get the goals accomplished. So I feel like this may be the energy that you're taking on, Aries, moving forward on the second half of April. You're definitely thinking about some things you want to accomplish, but you're really strategizing. You want the way that you're moving to not be haphazard. You don't want it to be in the wrong way. I'm feeling that you guys don't want to waste any time when it comes down to your goals, your dreams coming true, your manifestations coming into the reality. So you're getting very strategic. I feel like you could be planning a lot of things out, but also you're willing to kind of go with the flow of it all, go with the flow of the universe, be very intuitive. The Queen of Wands has a lot of intuition also. So it's a good balance here, which is why I feel the Temperance card is here. You guys may definitely be balancing your tempers out, or balancing all of your ideas out, trying not to be too logical, too strategic, right? And at the same time, trying not to be too intuitive or going with the flow too much. So it's a very balanced approach that you're taking moving forward on your path, is what I'm definitely picking up. You're fiery, you're passionate, but also you're watery and you're flowing. So I don't know, I'm really picking up like a mixture between water and fire for you guys moving forward for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. And this accomplishment, this goal that you have, has the Judgment card written all over it. So it is all about divine timing. It's all about being in alignment, right? It's all about the purpose for your life, the destiny that you feel called to, your soul's mission, your life's work. So whatever you're looking towards to, and you're approaching with a very balanced approach, is something that's definitely part of your calling. It's something that's very deep for you to be a part of and to be kind of like managing at this time. I feel like it has something to do with your awakening. You were called to this area of life, Aries, is what I'm picking up. And a lot of you guys are going to be experiencing the rise, I feel, coming very soon, where you guys are rising up in stature. You're rising in recognition. You know, it's almost like that phoenix rising from the ashes, from the dust, into a exalted state. So I feel like you guys are definitely going to have success because you're taking the right approach. You're very strategic. You're able to go with the flow at the same time. It's very balanced. So I'm seeing success, Aries. We have the Four of Wands here with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Wands again. So some of you guys are really thinking about home, about building this stable foundation for you, for your family, for your future, for your legacy. With Four of Wands being here twice, I'm really thinking about foundation. You guys are really wanting to stabilize your world. You're really wanting to begin to build your empire, your kingdom, your legacy is what I'm definitely feeling. And at this time, a lot of Aries could be laying down the stakes, right, for the foundation, like digging up the ground, laying down the framework, coming up with a blueprint, doing, the hard work, because building the frame of a house or the foundation of a building is the hardest part of it, right? After that, you just kind of like add pieces onto it after you have the blueprint, after you have the foundation built. So some of you guys are really focused on building this foundation, but with the Seven of Cups, you could be trying to figure some things out. There's still some things in the air. It may still be some things that you feel are hidden from you, that you um, haven't figured out quite yet, because maybe it's too early, right? But I feel like you're really coming up with a strategy for your blueprint. Like, okay, this is how this is going to work. This is how I'm going to build this. I'm going to put this together. In about 1 or 2 years, I'll be able to do this. And you're coming up with your whole plan. But with the Seven of Cups, it may still be some things that are hidden from you that you probably can't add on to this foundation yet, because you have to continue to go down this path, is what I'm definitely picking up. So this could be why you have your strategy kind of tempered with this temperance energy, to not lean forward too much, to not strive ahead too much and kind of lose your balance. You're seeing that there are some unknown parts of this blueprint, of this plan, of this framework that you're coming up with. And a lot of what you're going to be doing moving into the future is filling your way through the things that are unknown, right? Using your intuition, going with the flow, right? This is why I was talking about this in the beginning. You're very strategic, very logical, but you have it tempered with going with the flow. You're passionate, but you're also kind of I want to say play it safe, but I would say it's more so of being instinctual and letting things organically grow, being intuitive. So yeah, this vision that you have, right, with the Four of Wands, you're seeing it come together, but there are still pieces of the puzzle that haven't really come yet, or that you don't know where to put these pieces at. So you're still kind of figuring some things out. It's a work in progress, is what I feel. The Ten of Cups is here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Daughter of Wands. So with that Ten of Cups energy, this is definitely, once again, talking about your home life, your happiness, your emotional fulfillment, the vision that you have for your future, what you want to build around yourself, what brings you happiness, you following your bliss. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like this is something that has been a long time coming, and it will continue to be something that you're persevering in, you're focusing on, you won't give up easily on. You know that it's going to take time to build these Ten of Cups, or to build this empire that you have envisioned for your world, to leave this legacy for your family. It's going to take a little bit of time, but you guys are definitely committed and patient with the movement, the progress, the building of whatever this is. The Daughter of Wands is here too, once again talking about these passionate ideas that you have, maybe concerning this thing that you're building. You do have these ideas flowing in. I feel like the second half of April, you're getting very creative. You're using leverage. You're probably seeing some loopholes to what it is that you're working in. And yeah, some things are becoming a little bit clearer for you, because you have the patience to, kind of stick it out, is what I feel. For the things that are unknown right now with the Seven of Cups and kind of up in the air, you're doing what it takes to understand those things that are cloudy right now, right? You're uncovering these things because you're invested with the Seven of Pentacles. And so these ideas, I feel like, are really going to be coming into you. I feel like with the Daughter of Wands, you're beginning to really create this system for yourself that you know works for you, or in the future you're going to have this system for whatever it is that you're building that is unique to you. um, it's going to be something that you kind of learn from yourself and you teach to yourself. You may pass this down to other people with the Daughter of Wands here, um, like who kind of are interested in the same thing that you're wanting to build. But I'm picking up like some formation of ideas that you put together, and it's like a system. I don't know what industry you guys are kind of like building in, um, Aries, but I do see that it's going to be something very lucrative because you um, are really kind of doing the research and doing the work and laying down the framework, the groundwork, the foundation. So, yeah, you create this creative idea or this creative system, to how to as to how to like be successful in this industry. And I feel like once it gets going, it's going to be running like clockwork for you. um, yeah, and it's probably going to feel like it's magical to you. Aries is what I feel, and that's because it definitely is magical. Whatever this idea is that you're going to put into motion, it's almost like it's magic. You created it. It's like the magician creating a magic trick, putting it into motion and seeing it work and pay off. So, congratulations. So that's coming. Um, Below that, we have the High Priestess with the Chariot and the Star card. And let me see if I can bring this up a little bit higher. 1 second. Let me adjust this, Aries, so we can get all the cards in the picture. There it is. All right. So the High Priestess energy, right? Like I said, you guys are moving forward very passionately with the Chariot energy, but also it's balanced out by your intuition. It's balanced out by you being able to see in the dark, right? You feeling what your gut is telling you. You paying close attention to, you know, the whispers of your soul, right? This is the High Priest energy, the keeper of the secrets, highly intuitive. So, I'm really feeling that as you're moving forward on this uh, mission that you have, Aries, as you're building this empire, you're on this journey. Um, yeah, I just really feel balanced. Like you're using this intuition to direct you into what area you need to go, into what direction you need to move in, what decisions you need to make. You're really using your intuition, and that is like I like it, Aries, because I really never pick up this energy with you guys when it comes down to most of your readings. Like we almost never get the High Priestess. Sometimes we do for Aries, but not a lot. Um, because a lot of times you guys just move, you act on, what you feel, and like you just get it done. But with this High Priestess, you're doing the same thing. You have the Chariot energy. You're passionate. You're taking a lot of action, but it's also like it's coming from a different place. Your action is really coming from this intuitive, mystical place that you're tapping into. So you're doing the right thing, whatever it is you're doing, Aries. And the Star card is here. So yeah, this balanced approach that you're taking is really going to lead to a lot of recognition, to a lot of success, to a very bright future with the Star card. There's a lot of hope in what it is that you're building, and it's going to definitely blast off for you, is what I feel like. It's going to kind of like really catapult your life into a higher realm. Like you, whatever you're envisioning, I see it really coming into the present, like into the material world, because you're taking this right approach, and I feel like this may be something that you have learned over the years through all of your different experiences, and you're putting it all into one bag. But you're very, very balanced with that Temperance energy. It has this equilibrium feeling to it. It's like you're not too far off in over here. You're not too far off over here. You're just right. Balanced approach. And this is the thing that's going to continue to drive you forward into this success, or towards this success that the star card is representing, um, is your ability to keep yourself balanced, to not overstep, to not kind of shoot too far, to almost play it safe is what I'm just picking up. But it comes from a place not of fear, but of intuitive type of energy. You're flowing with, right? It's intuitive. It's like sometimes you need to jump forward and take the leap. Um, and you're going to do that when you feel intuitively led to do it. And then sometimes you need to just play it safe and be like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Let me pause right here. So I don't know. That's just what I feel. But the star card is going to be the outcome of you moving in this way. Success, recognition. All right. So let's move over here. Let's see. Now we do have the Knight of Cups over here with the Four of Cups and the Son of Pentacles. So Knight of Cups energy. This could be an offer that is coming in to some of you Aries. And I know in the last reading we talked about somebody was coming in, I feel, for Aries. I think it was a love reading, if I wasn't mistaken. So I think this is still happening. You guys still have someone that, yeah, that's what the reading was about. I was saying that you guys are having multiple opportunities when it comes down to romance. It was like a lot of people coming in because like you were shining this month. It's the birthday month. So yeah, you have this offer still on the table from someone that possibly could be a water sign, but doesn't have to be the Knight of Cups. Um, and with the Four of Cups, I don't know. I feel like some of you guys may be rejecting this offer because that's what the Four of Cups means a lot of times. And I see that this person in the card is looking over at the Son of Pentacles. So, yeah, some of you guys may be rejecting a water sign and actually accepting an offer from an earth sign is what I feel with the Son of Pentacles, because this person is not looking towards the water sign. They're looking over at the corner of their eye at the earth sign over here, Son of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys could be making a decision when it comes down to like new people in your world, getting to know someone. Both of these are knights, so I'm feeling this is something new. You're getting a lot of attention in April. And so I feel like you're kind of like narrowing down who it is that you want to invest in some sort of way. But this is more so towards the back burner is what I feel, Aries. A lot of you guys are really focused on building at this time, and I think at all times. Aries is always in that energy. So let's keep it moving into your futuristic energy. Hold on, okay, so over here we have the Five of Cups. The Hierophant is here. The Seven of Cups is here again. And then we have the Nine of Swords down here. All right, so let's see what's going on. With the Five of Cup energy, we have it clarified with the Eight of Swords and the World card. So yeah, for some of you Aries, you could a little bit be getting stuck in past memories, or getting stuck in the past or past way of thinking with the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, some of you guys, maybe because it's around your birthday season, you were doing kind of like a review of your life, or doing a review of the last year, or just in general reviewing kind of like where you have come to, where you've been, what you've experienced, what has disappointed you, what has made you happy, blah, blah, blah. And I really picked this up as kind of like taking stock before you move forward into your new year with this world energy, before you move into this new cycle. You really are picking up that it has been a transformation. It has been a major life cycle change that you have kind of walked into at this moment, maybe for this specific birthday. And so with the Five of Cups, you really were taking stock of the past and what happened in the past, and just reviewing your life in general. And I feel like this is really going to be helpful with moving forward, because you're going to be maybe taking some steps or making changes as to how you approach your new world, how you build your new world, and learning from maybe the mistakes of the past, of what you didn't do right in the past, or what you did do right but still wanting to change and evolve and to transform into this brand new place of expansion that I feel like you guys are walking into. So I like that energy. I think that's very healthy to review, your life up to this point and then walk into this new cycle with almost a different type of mindset. Now the Hierophant is here with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So I feel like one of the big things that you guys are going to be revamping in the way that you approach life or the way that you think, maybe your relationship towards money with the Five of Pentacles, because a lot of times that does speak about like a lack mindset. Um, and the Five of Cups here is once again talking about past experiences, maybe that you had with finances or career choice or different things like that. So with the Hierophant here, there may be some things you're really changing, right? We have 5, and all we're missing is another 5, which is talking about change. And the Hierophant is talking about your belief system, your traditions, how you have been approaching life, how you take action, how you perceive your world, your value system. So something about that is really changing. I feel because you're wanting to really expand more, as opposed to implode or trapping yourself in your head in some sort of way with the Eight of Swords. So yeah, after you have done your review, and you're walking into this new world, you're making these changes, like I was saying, revamping your belief systems, your subconscious programming, and wanting to kind of like be more expansive in your energy as opposed to that, impoverished, lack, not enough type of mindset. All right. All good things. The Seven of Cups is here again with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, you guys are indecisive about something with the Seven of Cups. Something is still in the air. Some puzzle pieces haven't found their place when it comes down to your plan, your blueprint. So you're a little bit back and forth, but you're getting closer to making a decision with the Two of Swords, is what I feel here. You're back and forth about, should I do this or should I do that? Should I make that happen or do this? Or it's like you're trying to figure out what the puzzle looks like, Aries. But in the end, you guys had the Nine of Pentacles. So what was once kind of like distorted, unorganized, thrown everywhere, up in the air, you figure it out and narrow your choices down to kind of bring everything into a place of organization, um, of knowing. The Nine of Pentacles is talking about independence, resourcefulness, groundedness, you enjoying the fruits of your labor, right? These are your golden eggs. This is your abundance, right? This is your manifestations coming into the material world. So I feel like for a lot of Aries, you kind of figure out the things that were up in the air that I was speaking about earlier in your reading, and maybe towards the end of April or the beginning of May, you have kind of figured it out and you have it more organized, and so your foundation becomes a lot more firmer than it was when you were trying to figure out these missing pieces here. Okay, below that we have the Nine of Swords energy with the King of Wands, and the Two of Swords is here again. So yeah, once again, you guys are still figuring out, and I feel this is just a reiteration of that energy that we were talking about up here. But in the end, we do know that you're going to be figuring it out, and I feel like this decision, whatever it is that you're going to be making, is going to kind of bring you more into your power. We start off with you guys in the Queen of Wands position, and then we end in the King of Wands position. So you may go from a more feminine yin approach to your building at the beginning, and then start to switch over, maybe moving into May and June, to a more masculine approach with the King of Wands, to kind of start, moving things on a little bit more. So the decision may be to towards how you're approaching um, what it is that you're trying to build, because the Nine of Swords is here. So there is a lot of thinking. There's a lot of analyzing. There may be a lot of overthinking and an anxiety when it comes down to this, because the Two of Swords is talking about trying to figure things out, being indecisive, not being confident in one decision, wanting to jump back over and do this instead. And so all that energy will have to be grounded. But I do just feel like you guys are figuring this out. Aries, you may be taking some big steps. So this is kind of like something that comes along with the territory, trying to figure it all out and put everything in its right place and make everything happen rightly. But in the end, I feel you guys are definitely going to have this success. Um, so just continue to consult your intuition, Aries, and I think you will be all right. For your fairy card, we do have the High Priestess again talking about your intuition. And it says, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So, yes, this is just like, I don't think it gets any clearer than that, Aries. Like, High Priestess twice. You're trying to figure things out. You're going to revert back to your intuition because you won't be able to figure it out logically. And this intuitive decision that you make is going to bring things together and create this level of success that you have been drawn to and you have been feeling that is yours for a while, Aries. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up right there. Hopefully that resonated with you. If it did, like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel. I will see you guys in May. Stay safe. Later.